This week's episode is brought to you by The Simple Pour, featuring our signature drink, Horsepower. For all of your beverage concierge needs, head on over to The Simple Pour. Simple name, extraordinary taste. Enjoy the show.
You are now listening to the Pour Horsemen podcast.
But pouring up is a lifestyle.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Pour Horsemen.
Also subscribe to our Apple and our Spotify podcast.
The Pour Horsemen.
Let's get it.
Crack in the kitchen, Lil Raw's on the mission. Break the bars out, screens in my expedition. Screens in my neck, yo, my trunk crack. Break the bars off, it's like this and like that.
What episode is this?
90.
Who's in
Julius
90?
Peppers.
Julius Peppers.
Yeah. And Julius Peppers, to me, is the best athlete I've ever seen in person.
In person. That's
Yeah,
a good
in
word
person.
to put. Yeah.
Yeah, in person. Like someone that I actually saw play in a basketball game and could play in a football game and probably be a pro in both if he wanted to. He's probably the best person I've seen in that.
Best athlete I've seen in person was Derrick Rose. In person.
Yeah.
Derrick
Rose is a
Rose,
cold athlete too.
Derrick Rose and DeMar DeRozan. And DeMar DeRozan, I seen him play in AAU when we was in high school, and this nigga was doing some shit like, I was like, who the fuck is this? And he was playing for a crumb ass team.
My bad. He was playing with P. Miller All-Stars.
Nah, but yeah, he was with them, but he had like his crumb Compton team he was playing with at the tournament. And I remembered his face because he was on
the Magic.
I can't remember. Them motherfuckers ain't have jerseys. Like they was piece of shit, but he was dunking on niggas like crazy. I was like, damn, this nigga.
Yeah, but see now take DeMar DeRozan, but add 85 pounds on him, and that was Julius Peppers.
Yeah, I see.
Like jumping from everywhere, dunking. He just couldn't handle the ball. Like that's why he wasn't gonna make it in basketball. But he started North Carolina.
Yeah, he did. I remember that.
He started.
He started North Carolina.
Was he after Vince Carter now? Or
He was there when he was after Forte.
You remember that team, don't
like
you?
late 90s?
He was there with Joe Forte.
Yeah, late 90, early 2000.
Yeah, 2000.
Yeah, late 90, early 2000. But so this is another episode, stay at home quarantine edition, and it's the 420 episode. And why is Phil? You must be on an iPad Pro, because Phil's resolution is immaculate right now. What kind of iPad you on?
Got that light.
Yeah,
right, man.
Or you got a ring light? What you got on over there?
He got the ring light. I can see the
Don't
ring.
worry about my setup. I'm like Teddy Riley, man. Call me Phil Riley. It's a fucking thing going on.
But it's 420, and I read a meme today, and y'all tell me if you agree with this. Actually, my wife shared it with me. It said, if someone would have told you 10 years ago that in 2020, the government would tell you to stay in the house and you can get weed and food and alcohol delivered to your house, no one will believe you. And that's what's fucking going on right now.
And
like, right now.
A nigga with a bicycle suit will come up to your house with weed. He'd be like, these are...
and a bottle of Crown.
Medium loads of heisters. What the odds, man? What you mean?
And a bottle of Crown. Isn't that crazy, though? Think about that. If someone would have told you when Obama was president, that man, in like 10 years, bro, you can get weed delivered to the crib, liquor. We're going to pay you to stay at home.
You would have thought Obama was the reason. But
you're right.
It's the white man that's behind, and he gave us money. Ain't that a bitch?
Man. I
I
can't believe that we still in this. And this will be our 4th episode in quarantine, and I still can't believe it.
Yeah,
I cannot believe it.
Nigga. And they open in Texas, so what the fuck we gonna do
Oh,
now?
Texas is open Friday. Y'all going to the gym? Because the gym's open Friday.
Really?
Yeah. It's gonna be strict. It's gonna be strict social distancing, but it's open. It's gonna be open.
How can you social distance in the gym?
No. It's gonna
You
be
ain't
a
going,
lot of
Casey?
motherfuckers
I ain't
at
going.
24.
I'm going.
I feel like it's a fucking setup, straight up.
To get who out of there?
Everybody. Nigga, this is Thanos. Nigga, this is Thanos is doing. They know at least half of the population gonna have to get up out of there and either go to work or somebody got to go to the gym. Somebody got to be active. Nigga, Georgia opened up bowling alleys,
Nail salons,
everything. So they're like, oh, these niggas gonna kill themselves because there ain't no cure for this COVID. You either gonna get sick and beat it. I saw a girl tweet today, like, you know how people be bragging about shit. She was like, I beat COVID and I'm pregnant. I was like, no.
Oh, hell no.
Damn.
That baby gonna come out wrong, man. I'm scared about that. What's going on?
What is going on? This is what we come to. We're bragging about like beating a sickness, and then you trashing niggas that don't. Like, ain't that a bitch?
Nah, her boyfriend name was COVID. Her boyfriend.
Oh, that's what you think it is. All right, so just quick little round table as we always do. Phil, what you've been doing? I mean, it's another week. Are y'all back at the lab? Are y'all working again? What's been going on with you, bro?
Yeah, we definitely been working. That's it, man. Just work and coming up with ideas for just different ways to make money. So that's basically.
Are you still doing them bullshit workouts that you told us about? Because we know you wasn't doing.
Yeah. I'm doing my workouts, bro.
Nah, you saw the hesitation in this.
No, I was waiting for him to finish his sentence. Nah, I've been doing my workouts though, bro.
He ain't
under this shirt, I don't want to take off my shirt. I don't want to get nobody excited, but you know, under this shirt is going down, bro.
Nigga ain't got no cut on his body.
He ain't posted. Look, he hasn't posted a run, a goddamn push up.
I had to take it easy.
And nigga ain't posted a dry fit. He ain't wore a dry fit in 2 weeks.
Yo, 2 weeks ago, he was all about he running at Herman Park. He was doing sprints.
He texted the group saying push-ups, 20 push-ups every hour.
Every hour.
Nobody
what happened?
Join me.
What happened? Nah, what happened?
Ain't nobody
still ain't got our food.
Bro. I've been on one, bro.
You can't get food. Every food place is closed.
Texas is open Friday.
Friday then. It's on. Friday is on. Because I need to get out anyway.
Phil, I went to Herman last week and I seen your boy out there doing back pedals and waffles. What's his name? Yeah. And I'm like, I
he
was
must
running.
not care, bro.
I was running.
Nah,
I was like, oh, that's old boy. This nigga out there running and doing back pedals, and I was like, this nigga crazy. So he had some fresh ass socks on.
I hit him up. I was like, nigga, what are you training for?
He ready to hoop again.
Kill, dog.
Like, nigga, what?
So JC, what you been on? What you been on in the last week? How the pandemic been treating you?
Shit. I've been making some good money on my little hustle game. I go grocery shopping for the elderly.
Yeah, I remember you said that. And that's a noble thing you're doing, to be honest. I mean, because they only be out anyway. Yeah.
I didn't know you was doing that.
Yeah, I mentioned it last time. I didn't go in depth about it, but yeah,
that's nice, bro.
And yeah, I've been doing that shit. I just kind of fell into it. So
I mean, you already got the antibodies anyway because Phil already gave all of us COVID. So you immune.
I feel like I already had it.
Yeah, Phil gave it to you.
Like last month.
We established that.
We gonna run with that, bro.
KC, what you been on, bro?
That's why his sideburns growing in. Because that nigga got new cells in his body. This nigga ain't never had hair follicles. He got sick, but he got sideburns. But shit, I just went back to work today. I had a whole paid vacation last week. Well,
we
really, I was supposed
by
to work
your
from
Instagram.
home. Yeah.
Get a little closer to your mic, Casey.
I was supposed to work from home, but I just elected to do my coursework for my class, and I got majority of that done. So I can see the finish line. May 16th, I'll be graduating with my master's.
Congratulations.
Oh man, that's great, bro.
Yeah.
So since Texas will be open by then, are you gonna have a graduation party?
Nah, probably not. Shit, my birthday's Saturday. I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, it ain't quite open then. It ain't that much open. But by May 16th, it might be.
Hey, so including like you and your gal and me and mine, and then we gonna choose 6 more people to come party, and we're gonna have a party.
So you only have 10 people? Is that what you're saying?
10 people. Yeah. Pick six good buddies, and we gonna wild out.
Y'all stay the hell away from me.
Nah, but this is what I've kind of noticed in politics. All the places in the South that own slaves, Texas, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, all them places opening. Florida, like they could care less. If you're on the north side of the country, they closing still. Why is the South opening? Like for real, can we figure out what's going on in the South?
Well, first of all, New York is the hotbed. New York and LA is a hotbed. So that's
LA ain't a hotbed. LA got less cases than a lot of places. They did good.
It wasn't a hotbed when all this.
Nah, Washington was the hotbed. Washington started it all.
Yeah. Well, so New York, all that shit. I think I told KC this, but my boy K2, he works as a nurse, and they offered him to go to New York to do to help in the hospitals up there, and they was gonna pay him out, fly him
Did he
out,
go?
give him room and board. He was spooked by it. He was like, I don't know. The offer's still on the table, but I was like, I don't know. He was like,
he need to get that money.
Yeah, it's good money. They paying too. Like the motherfuckers is paying. But I seen that Florida, Jacksonville open their beaches. Y'all seen that?
Yeah, I saw that.
I said that was insane.
So you telling me you're not going to Galveston as soon as it's open?
Nigga, I don't go to Galveston during regular civilization.
That shit ain't odd to me.
Literally, Galveston would only see me is when I was working with kids and we had a field trip there. That's it. I ain't going to Galveston. Ain't nothing in Galveston for me.
That shit ain't odd because they like Herman and Memorial been open. It'd be a bunch of people up there running.
Nah,
like beside each other. So like being at the beach is kind of same shit, just water.
Yeah, a lot of them people that be running at Herman, they know me by first name now. Because I'm up there so often.
And
they go kill. What's up, man?
And I hate it. You know, we stuck in the house and we pod right now, but it looks like we missing another debacle between Babyface and Teddy Riley. It looked like they shit is all messed up again.
Oh, it is. I'm trying to keep an eye on it right here.
I tried to, but it looked like it wasn't letting nobody in. And then I went to Twitter and it's been frozen like this for the last 2 minutes.
They on rolling.
Is it on now?
My girl is there listening to it.
Yeah, they rolling.
We need to figure out what's going on.
See, it's a joke now. Like they ain't even worried about the music. They just wanted to see the shit fuck up so they can start making more memes.
Bro, Teddy Riley is hilarious. Bro.
He's hilarious, bro.
What it was a matchup between comfortable in your own skin.
You're right.
Nigga doing too much.
You're right.
Yep.
Nigga that's doing too much obviously always fuck up the event.
Yeah.
Any event, as a nigga that's gonna be doing too much. As a nigga that's comfortable in his skin, that can be doing too much. But he's comfortable in his skin. He kind of got to control it.
Yeah, it bleeds.
In some instances, that's me. But then there's a nigga that's doing too much. That's like trying to go over and beyond to get acceptance and
that's for sure.
You know, get all the achievements. And all that shit.
But what acceptance did he need though? I mean, he's Teddy Riley.
I was just about to say that.
Bruh, he's going against. Put it like this. If Kobe, rest in peace, going against Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And the people that's already with Kobe, but there's the people that's like, I'm still MJ. MJ's the GOAT. And you trying to go over, you trying to do too much to get that. Because early in Kobe's career, he was doing too much. That's why niggas didn't like him. But after that rape case shit, all the niggas flocked to him because he got comfortable in his own skin. That's what Teddy Riley was trying to do.
No, but are you calling
my metaphor still there?
I mean, you lost it when you
lost me.
You lost the rape when you brought in the rape case. You lost it, but I get what you're saying.
That's where the niggas came from. That's where I came from. I was like, that's my favorite Kobe.
Are you saying that BabyFace is the Jordan
Niggas
figure
crazy.
that you were talking about?
Not a
and Teddy is
rapist.
the
Not
coach?
saying a rapist.
No,
My bad.
Nah, I know.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Are you saying with these two guys battling, is it like Jordan and Kobe, and you're saying that BabyFace is Jordan and Teddy is Kobe? That's what you making the comparisons, right?
Yeah, I thought that was obvious.
No, I mean that's why this is such an even matchup, because they got a widespread catalog when they wrote for people.
I don't think it's even.
That ain't no goddamn even.
Babyface should wash him. Babyface should wash him.
Washing that nigga before he got sabotaged.
No, that's disrespectful.
What?
That's disrespectful. Teddy got R&B, rap,
and so does Babyface. Babyface got soft rock, R&B, hip hop.
What rap does he have? What hip hop does he have?
He's definitely wrote at least hooks for rappers. I'm sure. I can look it up.
No,
I'll look it up.
Look it
But
up.
go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Comfortable.
Go on. What was you gonna say?
He got a song with Lil Wayne called "Comfortable."
He sure do.
Who?
Yes. Don't you get too comfortable? Yeah, but that's his song though. He's a writer on the song. That's what they do.
Teddy Riley did the show.
It doesn't matter. I'm saying Teddy Riley.
That my shit.
Teddy Riley got different genres and stuff, but the perfect
genius in itself.
The perfect summary is this: that dude. Remember when the rappers used to it used to be a rap song that cut off the year. The nigga named Skills. He used to always do the year recap.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So he tweeted out that the first time he ever went to Babyface house, he said the entrance is 2 stories high. It's like a wall, and it's like 200 of his plaques of what he's done. He said in one corner he had he had some song that's like the highest song of all time, and then that was just that one, and then he had another album. I believe it was like Whitney's album or something like that. And he was like, dog, I looked at those two and thought about all the numbers they did and realized this nigga got 198 more plaques up here.
Bro, I just did a quick Google. He wrote for Kelly Clarkson, Lil Wayne, Ariana Grande, Vanessa Williams, In Vogue, Michael Jackson, Boyz II Men. I mean, you could go on and on and on, bro. Like Babyface is that guy.
Okay, now look up Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley ain't got like that. Not like that.
What? Look it up.
He created shit, but he don't have those numbers. He don't have that like those.
What? He created a whole genre.
He doesn't.
He created a whole genre, and he started in the early '80s, mid '80s, and went all the way through to the early 2000s. That's why I said it's an even matchup. Like
Babyface is 10 years older.
That's crazy.
Babyface is 10 years older, so he's been doing it longer.
No, they started like the same
Babyface is 10 years older.
Babyface is 10 years older.
I'm talking about in their career.
Babyface been at the same
time.
Babyface was with the Deli, right? He started with the Deli, right? Look up the Deli when they started.
No, I'm looking up the.
No, I'm not talking about age. It don't matter when somebody. We're talking about career.
Babyface.
Hey, I enjoy both of their
What was his first hit?
Both of their music, both of their music production has played. Anytime I hear a song from them, it's a significant part of my life. Like both of them, Bobby Brown.
They both worked with Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Bobby Brown to who did you say? Lil Wayne. All of those people, man. Like the list goes on. Mike Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely dope.
And you attach L.A. Reid to Babyface.
Yeah,
you have to attach him to Babyface. Teddy Riley is just him.
I can hear the song playing right now is Rock Steady.
Rock Steady, yeah.
And the first thing I'm thinking about is that nigga walking in the door with the white jacket on Twitter. He's like, I feel like a fucking what is it? I feel like a motherfucking cowboy. And did the shoulders to Rock Steady. Well, what else we got?
This episode is brought to you by Velvet Noir Beard Care. Our listeners get 15% off with the promo code GUILD, that's GUILD, on all products across the website. Go to velvetnoirbc.com to retrieve your discount. Now back to the show.
Is affecting me.
What you said? What?
420 is effective.
So here's a question then. Have any of y'all given money to one of those Asian loving circles or whatever they're called on Instagram? Have any of y'all given money to them?
Only loving circle I'm giving something to is my woman, man. That's it, man.
Isn't it? It's Asian loving circle, right? What is it? What is it? What
it's
are they called?
Zuzu.
Zuzu giving Asian loving. Like what? What is it called? Do y'all know the name of it?
I thought it was Zuzu or something like that.
I thought it was called Asian loving circle.
Yo, that's
okay.
wild.
So explain it. Okay,
that shit called scale, nigga.
So the gist of it is, you are supposed to give $100, and at the end of a certain period of time, you get $800. So they make a circle, and there's like 12 spots in this circle. And I guess the loving part is you get to take out your $800 when you get in the middle of the circle. Have y'all done that?
No.
Now,
So,
why won't now?
I'm asking. All I'm gonna do is ask questions to the financial guy. Because
Okay.
you studied in this deep, the deep financial part.
Well,
So,
I'll tell you off top. You're going to jail if you do it, but continue. Go ahead.
I know how
shit. You can't start
how
off
it
with that.
works.
Just keep going with that.
I'm
Why
saying
is
that?
I know how it works. I saw a video of a dude explaining it, and he explained it this is how he said it. He said, so okay, I start a circle with me and my 5 closest friends.
So we could start one.
Yeah. So he said, I'm in the middle. He said, I'm in the middle. Around him is 4. So it's his 4 closest friends. He said, now I get all them to put in $100.
No, they don't put in.
No, they don't start the money.
They start with no money.
He was like, we don't have to say nothing. But they all recruit 4 people. And then that's how they got that, And then so he said, you get them to come in and put in $100. And then boom, I get my 800, and then I'm out the door. And then the 4 that was in, 2 of them start their own stuff or some shit like that.
No, one goes in and one starts his own.
Yeah, that's what it is.
One
One
goes
go
in
in and one starts his own. And
Yeah,
they both get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, yo, this is
So I'll explain. Ask your question though. You got any questions about it?
No, start off with what you said about the criminal act.
So there's a guy named Bernie Madoff, and a lot of people have heard that name before. Bernie Madoff went to jail maybe like 2008, 9. It was before the financial crisis. But what
that
Madoff
HBO
did,
movie is amazing, by the way.
It is.
Robert De Niro, yeah.
And I had to study what happened with Bernie for some of the work that I do. But essentially, they're doing the same thing. So how a Ponzi scheme works, let's say Phil was doing a haircut company. Since he get his haircut every week still. And he was like, yo, y'all got to invest in my company, and I'm going to give y'all 50% back on it. But instead of his company not being worth anything, just like these circles, the money that he takes from KC and JC is what he paid me out with. So there was never any money in the business. He just give it to me. Then I say, well, man, I'm going to give you my money right back. And I'm going to go tell 2 other friends. So your business really ain't no business, but you're going to take a percentage of that money every time.
I'm gonna stop right there with the thought process that the people that invested, they in their mind they're thinking that their money is recouping or that is generated.
They think they're gonna get $800
all the time. That's what they're thinking. But the real estate, not the real estate, the stock game is different though, because you're putting your. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if that's an equivalent analogy to.
No, it's the exact same thing.
It's a quick payout. It's a quick payout, though. That's so
they weren't buying. That's what Madoff was doing. His clients weren't buying in the stock game necessarily. They were investing in him. When you buy a share in a stock, you're buying an actual company that's got payroll, employees, etc. What Madoff was doing was you used to say, hey, I'm the person who's good at managing money. Give it to me. You won't never know where it goes. Just give it to me, and I'm going to give you a return back. And when people found out there was no money, he ended up going to jail. And there were people who lost billions, bro. Like a lot of bread was lost with Madoff.
So I am the outskirt that you invited me to this circle, and I'm the outskirt. You the one that told me, and I'm the one that's paying the money.
Yes.
So after 3 days, I don't see my money. I'm asking you, hey, where my money at? What do you tell me?
You lost. That's what it is. Come see me. Like, it's gonna be either you gonna come see me. No, but that's what's happening. That's what's happening to people. Like, some of these people ain't even in the same state. Like, let's say you
dumb shit. That's dumb.
Bro, I'm just telling you, people doing it, bro.
So the shit that I've been invited to, I know these people. So if I'm telling, let's say Law, they invited me and I'm giving them $100. I can't hear you, KC.
Oh, I'm singing his song. I'm listening to the concert. Nah,
anyway,
that boy on that 420 tough.
So I'm trying to tell Law, hey, what's up with my money? And he tell me some bullshit. Oh, you gotta wait till it's your turn to get in the middle and all this other shit. And then I don't never see my money. And then now, like, people are getting in with their family.
Well, their family gonna mess it up too.
Hey, to each
that's what I'm saying.
own,
How does it? It sounds like we don't. None of us know anything.
No, I do know. What happens is,
nigga, I know that
people take that money that's supposed to be in their Cash App, and a dude like Phil goes spend it on Jordan 1s. Like, that's what he gotta do. He gotta take that money, and then when you come ask for it, you're gonna be like, man, it was already paid out. It's gone because I spent it on Jordans. Like, that's how this is working.
Well,
like,
nobody. Somebody close to us, they cashed out twice. You see,
Did you see the Cash Out?
That's what he told us. Y'all remember that shit?
I gotta see the 1600.
Hey, man, ain't here to speak. I don't talk about nobody's shit. They ain't here.
I didn't say no names. I just said we saw the text.
He didn't say no names. So we do. Speaking of money, we got a potential partner that want to work with the Pour Horsemen.
Oh, who is this?
So, Phil, you might be. So this was an inquiry we got. So first off, I'm gonna preface it. The name of their company. Why you laughing, bro? Just chill out. The name of their company is called Head USA Divine.
Okay.
So, what do you think what that is when I say that? That's a
Head USA Divine. Yeah. I'm not really sure. That's a complex.
Well, there's a the description. It says, "Hello, my name is Head USA Divine, and it's at I Am Head USA."
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Then they say they came across our podcast, and this is where I stopped it because there was no more that needed to be said. I just wanted to get y'all opinion. I'm a master oralist.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is wild.
And they want to come on basically and talk to our female listenership about becoming experts. And they wanted to know if we'd be interested in a product line, maybe sell. Man, this is serious, bro. We talking business for everybody to hear.
Oh, no, bro. They trying to get us on ghetto gag. They can suck.
JC, what do you? I mean, JC tends to be open to anything. What do you think, JC? Are we should we?
What are we advertising? What are we advertising? No, somebody teaching somebody how to. If you need oral skills, that's what we're telling people.
Yes, she wants to come on and give some form of tutorial to share with our female listeners.
Shit.
Hey, so okay, you're looking at the numbers. What does our female listenership look like?
Let me take a look real quick.
By the percentage.
I mean, we're probably on the audio side of the game, we're probably 70-30 men. But on the Instagram side of the game, we're like 60-40 women. Like, we got more women followers than we do. Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah, because of the C.
But I'd be damn if I ain't gonna even feel right posting whatever their product is or whatever her
the product is
logo
Head. The product
is whatever our logo is or whatever it is. I ain't gonna feel right posting that shit on our page.
I mean, it's 60-40 women. I mean, are we not gonna support our female viewership?
Man, our likeness is all over that page. Like, I'm gonna post KC with something, and then the next post gonna be a fucking grapefruit dildo or some shit.
Hey, I'm not doing that ad. I'm just letting y'all know now.
Hey, we with the ghetto gaggers. We got products for 40% off. Become a ghetto gagger.
Yeah, I'm not with none of that. Y'all got
Oh my gosh. They're gonna be adding the Pour Horsemen. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I'm a ghetto gagger now.
Just so people would know it's true.
Okay,
I mean, R is 62-38 women to men.
Oh my
so
God.
our audience on IG might appreciate the fact
would
that
you
we
feel
open-minded.
comfortable? Would you feel comfortable selling enhancements, dick enhancements?
Why not? I don't care about. I mean, look, as long as they useful products for people use them, I can get paid.
But let me ask this question: like, what do you think? What do you think that person that has that profile of that company saw on our page and said, "Let me ask these niggas"?
I know. Let me answer.
Okay.
Y'all two niggas last ad with your shirts off, scribbling your beard. She was like, "Oh yeah, I want to give." Hey.
You're probably right.
Hey, somebody got try to give us some ghetto gags.
All right, so before we get out of here, we got to talk about the Jordan doc at least for next 5 minutes or so.
Yeah,
Jordan, 10-part doc.
5 minutes to talk about that greatness.
I'm just saying, 10-part document. We're gonna be talking about it every week. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
10-part documentary. Episodes 1 and 2 came on yesterday, and that's one of the reasons why we waited to record. First impressions. What y'all think of that?
Phil, go ahead. You
the
elder.
I was just amazed, man. With Mike, man, nothing ceased to amaze me, bro. I have been a diehard fan since I was a kid. Like I told y'all when I first joined the podcast, my story of meeting Mike and Jay together, seeing them together, and it was just it was unbelievable. But him as a player, I know that he demanded the best out of everybody that he was around because he was so hard on himself already. So seeing that doc, man, just brought back childhood memories. You know what I'm saying? I even went back and looked at the Mike Gatorade commercial because I was just, you know what I'm saying? He puts you in that mode like, man, you really aspire to be great when you seen that man. So that's what I got from the doc.
Well, what I got, it was the same thing. I got that he just like, this is the ultimate competitor. Now, Did I like that he was actually going out with the other opposition? You know, I didn't like
that's war tactics.
That's one of my points, and I'm gonna let you get back to it, Casey. He can never be fraud again and talk about LeBron hanging out with different people or players of today hanging out. He can't do that no more. Yeah, because we got him on video in the finals.
But we knew that though.
Hold on.
Yeah, I knew that.
So, but it's not what the media says though.
Yeah, that's true.
He it only showed what he really was doing in like the sports setting, because we all know off the court he's a piece of shit. And that's what I like too, because they showing us an insight of how much we already knew that this guy is an asshole. But it giving us some reason now. Because reason is like, to be honest, we got the greatest basketball. We got to see the greatest basketball player of all time because his dad was a jerk to him. The nigga didn't know he didn't know tools, so he sent him in the house like he was a pansy, and it drove this nigga mad. So you know, this nigga Jordan made me psychotic on the low because he was that competitive because he hated that feeling.
Yeah.
That's what you got out of that? For me, I don't know. Okay, so I'll start off with they portrayed him in this image that he was the greatest that we know Michael Jordan to be, but like Phil said, they were showing us how he got there, like with his childhood and all that, but damn, I lost my train of thought.
Let me say this though.
Well,
let me say.
You on that horsepower or that 420?
Nah. I be doing that, bro.
Yeah, you do that a lot, Jay.
Let me say this. It just, and what else that I didn't know from just this documentary is that Jordan, with that whole, his pettiness, his level of petty and his grudges, like this whole documentary is to shit on Jerry Krause because he hated him that much, even though the man is dead.
Yeah,
he was the villain on Space Jam.
That's what I was gonna get into. I never put that together.
I never did either.
I thought his body type was because Danny DeVito was voicing him.
Yeah.
But he was like, he went to them people and was like, "Hey, y'all draw him up to look like this nigga."
Look, go look at his Hall of Fame speech, and he see Jerry Krause in the crowd. He's like, I see Jerry here. I don't know who invited him. I sure didn't.
I heard,
you got to see that clip.
I heard, so Skip Bayless was talking about his Jordan moments, like his memories or whatever. He said he went to go get a quick interview about the post 98 season when they won their 6th championship, and he was on the golf course, and he was on like he said a par 5. And LP, you can tell me if the par 5 is one of the longest pars or whatever.
Yeah, it is.
So
definitely. I know.
Yeah, so he said this nigga, I don't know the club he said he used for his what you call it, his
driver,
the long ball. So to drive the ball, he said he used the club that you're not supposed to use to drive the ball. He said he asked his caddy to bring it. And then Skip told him, like, Mike, you ain't gonna make it over there, like, with this. What are you doing? He's like, nah, I like to challenge myself, and I'm gonna pretend this is Jerry Krause's face. And Skip said he smashed the ball. It went, and he got his birdie. Like, he smashed it all the way down, and then getting his birdie. And he said, he was like, that's when I knew it was really done for Michael Jordan and the Bulls. He's like, he didn't know if he was gonna come back or not, but he was like, with the Bulls, he's done.
To me, the first 2 parts of the documentary was no real new information. It was just kind of setting up what's going to happen, because I really want to see what happened this season. Because, you know, they went 50-32. They had just came off that 72-10. Like, this is supposed to be the documentary that let us know why the Bulls were no more after this season. So I want to, you know, the next 2-3 more need to start going down that path. Because I don't care about Jordan in college. I mean, I knew all those stories, you know. Like, I want to know about what's going on now.
Era.
I think episode 3 and 4 is about the Pistons and Dennis Rodman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I only care about that season, but that's, you know, I know all the Pistons story, or at least I think I do.
That's what I'm saying. So LP, you gonna be okay because, like they said at the beginning, it wasn't even thought of at the time. But Jordan was like, "Hey, I want you to film this whole
everything."
season.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get all of that.
That's what I want.
That's the beauty about it. Because think about it. Over the years, how many Jordan documentaries y'all been?
That's what I'm saying. I've seen 10 of them.
You see, we know about. It's like Tupac. Like, we know about.
Let me tell y'all though. Let me tell y'all. Y'all know when he decided to put this out though, right?
Yeah.
After LeBron and them won against Golden
Where
State.
y'all hear that?
Nah, he did.
That's what they said at the beginning.
But the main thing that got him on, they even had the director in the conversation with him that had him like that. He was telling them stuff that he did, and then he saw the Iverson documentary. He saw the DVD like on the table. He was like, hold up. You did that? He was like, yeah. And he's like, Man, I watched that 3 times and cried. I love that little guy. And he was like, when he saw that he was the director with that Iverson, then he was like, I'm gonna do it. And then what Phil said is that it was after the whole LeBron stuff, and then he was just like, let's do it. Because
the day of the Cleveland parade. Yeah, go ahead.
Because the Warriors was the best team, got the record, but they didn't close out. And then his pettiness was like, yeah, let's show them for real. You know what I'm saying, son?
Yeah. I didn't know that nigga Dennis Rodman. I watched that Dennis Rodman 30 for 30 the other day. And
if I can stay up.
Yeah, that was loud. But this nigga was on that 3 years or that last 2 years.
Last 2.
Dennis Rodman was more popular than Jordan. Like when they would go out.
Dennis Rodman was the most popular athlete in the world. He was with Madonna. He was wearing dresses.
What's that white girl name?
Carmen Electra. Bro, Dennis Rodman was the guy, for real.
Hey, remember he was in that John Claude Van Damme movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Double Team.
I got to look that up. I don't remember that one. I'm sure I saw it, but I don't remember it.
And then you remember when he wrestled against Karl Malone?
When he did what? Wrestle?
He wrestled against
WCW. Yeah.
Stupid.
Now, but the thing that, hold on real quick, the thing that tripped me out the most, we know Jordan either doesn't have a liver, got jaundice, or he just really likes to drink. Because the lie that he told when he said that he went to his teammates' hotel room and there was broads in there, cocaine in there, weed in there, and he didn't partake, his eyes are way too young. I don't believe it.
I think that was true.
Nah.
He was young as hell.
I kind of believe it, but
this is why I believe it. Because he said there was alcohol too. And then he said, I didn't drink at the time.
Yeah, I didn't drink at the time,
He was like, I didn't drink at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
And we know he drink. We know he's a drinker. He get around them snow bunnies and shit. So that's why, like, he a young kid. Bro, I believe, like, who's like a nigga like, I bet at one point in time, Odell Beckham was like a straight vanilla guy that just wanted to play football. Until, like, he got his little, he had his little catch and all that. That's what I'm saying. So when these young guys get around,
I see what you're saying.
The celebrity.
I think it's just gonna be. It's hard for me to think that you 21, you go in a room, and you know the bros was bad. I mean, come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
He ain't just going back to his hotel room and just chilling.
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe.
Kobe was on that kind of tip too. Like, just want to stay in the gym. He was young. Them niggas, well, I think Jordan was 22 at the time.
Jordan was 21 when he got drafted.
Yeah, but they was like, Kobe ain't do. He just had to stay in the gym and until he got comfortable where he was and where he was in his career. But yeah, go ahead.
I was saying to myself, I say Jordan entered the league at 21, right? Entered the league. Mm-hmm. LeBron was leading his team to the finals
at 22.
No.
Yeah. 22.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
22.
It was 22.
Yeah.
He was 22.
Yo, and no way am I saying LeBron is MJ is the man, but just to put that in perspective, that's insane, bro. No, real talk, that's insane, bro.
Yeah,
it is insane.
Good, yeah.
But Tim Duncan was in the finals at 22 also, but he did have David Robinson.
Oh yeah.
So
I mess with Tim Duncan. He get left over.
Magic Johnson won a championship at 20.
As a rookie.
He was what?
And MVP.
He was a rookie.
He was 21.
Now here's an argument that I was, and it's not an argument.
Uh-huh.
We know that the players in 1980 worked part-time at Lowe's during the summer.
Yeah.
You know how the athletes are better now, bro. Like, let's just be honest.
Practicing, bro.
Yo.
Like that nigga Scottie Pippen had some motherfucking zebra pants on.
Hey, you know how we know, like, players from, like, maybe late 80s and, like, all other 90s, like, players that didn't even play, like, fucking, I don't know, like a Keith Van Horn or some shit. Like, we know, like, different players. Like, from back in them days, you don't even know if they weren't Dr. J or Magic.
Bro, they worked at Homeland or they worked at HEB, bro. Like, they weren't, like, Like,
you know how you see an old nigga in the store? You know how you see an old nigga in Walmart? You look at him like,
he could have been the starting center for the Knicks.
Oh, no, I'm saying, I've had this situation where I'll be around like an old 70-year-old 6'6" dude that looks like he's athletic. Yeah. And then my dad asked him, like, hey, man, who you used to play for? He's like, oh, I play here. And then I started working on the farm, and then I started playing.
You probably talked to a guy who won 11 championships for the Celtics.
This guy, that's what I'm saying. No, look.
That's what I'm saying.
This guy was on, he went to college. He got on the team. He started in the NBA for 12 years. But he was just like a role player. And we looked him up and everything. I forgot his name, but
I'm a Melvin Moore.
But we all know. Nah, not him. It was some random dude.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, dudes really worked in. They were like Al Bundy off that show. Look, they would work at a shoe store, and then they would go play Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Like, that was actually. So,
hey! I gotta clock out. I gotta go. I gotta
go. They did an article on a dude. This dude is like.
Oh, go ahead.
Now go ahead.
Go, Phil. Go ahead, Phil.
I go. That nigga shit.
Hold on. Go ahead, Phil. Go. No, Phil. Go ahead.
Listen, the people that was holding Mike Jordan in these finals. Come on, bro.
Byron Russell.
Like, Byron Russell, Jeff Hornacek. Come on, bro. Like this Terry Porter.
He turned off his camera, and now everybody gotta know his name. So, so here's what tripped me out though. It's not a knock. Go ahead. What was you gonna say, Casey?
When he pointed at the screen, I swear to God, I thought he grabbed Phil's screen and scooted it over.
Nah, you high as fuck.
What the fuck just happened?
You go, bro. You out of there.
Bro,
I swear to God, I was like, yo, what the fuck he just do? Nigga, that's like, you gonna play this shit back? Watch my face, nigga. I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? That nigga went like this and Phil scooted over. I said, yo, what kind of update is this?
That lets me know it's time to go. All right, Casey, are you gonna be able to set up that interview? I'm putting you on the spot now. It doesn't have to be for this pod, but here in the next couple, can we get that done through Zoom with your boy on the 420 side of the game? Can you get that done? With your boy that you sent a message about?
Yeah, that's fine. And I thought you was about to say something about that I am head person. I'm about to say
you definitely go.
That's what I thought you set me up for.
Don't forget you said something about this show on Netflix. I haven't caught it, but
we'll say Black as Fuck. We'll save it for next episode because I want to finish the whole season before I give my opinion. But
gotcha.
I also want to thank you. Y'all continuing to support Simple Pour and Horsepower. Thank you. We really appreciate that. That allows us to keep growing, keep building. And you supporting the Black business, so we support that.
We got people in Chicago drinking Horsepower.
Oklahoma, LA, Chicago. We done send stuff everywhere, bro. Like we've been sending it. So, and Velvet Noir, we appreciate it. Like it means a lot to us for y'all to continue to support what we're doing. Laced Up Sneaker Pod, continue to support that as well. We got a lot of crossover here and there, so we appreciate that. All the pods on the guild. So I just want to say thank you, especially while we all locked in the house. It's not like, we can't really do like we want to. So I just want to say we appreciate y'all still listening to what we're doing and rocking with us.
Velvet Noir, I'll be joining the gang soon.
You got your two whiskers?
These sideburns is coming in, man. Don't be hating on me, y'all.
And the sideburns look like yardage in the NFL field. Like, and they are 1st and 10, 2nd and 5.
Yeah,
you said he a hash marker.
They're a hash mark.
Right,
but y'all got anything else y'all want to close out?
I'm high right now. It's just
I already could tell. Bro. I saw them too. Phil, they on some wild stuff today. You see, man. You know what I'm saying? But man, we appreciate y'all listening again. This has been episode 90 of the Pour Horsemen, and this will be on YouTube. So, Pour Horsemen YouTube page, we really just now getting it launched. Go check that out.
Wow, boy.
Man, we out, man. That's episode 90.
Crack in the kitchen, Lil Raw's on the mission. Break the bars out, screens in my expedition. Screens in my neck, yo, my trunk crack. Break the bars off, it's like this.